So after a tough year working in remote area in the middle of nowhere, my friend and coworker, 26M, asked me, 25M, to go with him on vacation for a week, and I said hell yeah, why not? Why not had been my lifestyle for the last year. So we went to that country, visited multiple cities, and had a lot of fun. My friend in one of the places told me he knew some escort through Snapchat map and he already met her in the previous city. I noticed that he left the hotel one night and returned late. She will travel to meet him and she could bring a friend with her if I'm interested, so following my motto I said why not. The next day we met up with the girls and split up. I took the girl, 2 years older than me, to my room, chatted a little bit and kissed, then we left around sunset to the coast, rented a boat and continued chatting. That girl wasn't what I expect. She was smart, intelligent, beautiful, and we shared a lot of things, especially how we see things and think about people. She asked a lot of questions and so did I, but she asked a question that I didn't expect and didn't want to answer because it was too deep. She said, you are a nice, kind person but something is wrong inside you, something dark in your heart. What's it? Can you talk about it? As a man in my environment, the only thing you can do about your feelings is bottle it up and never talk about it, and I knew there's something wrong with me, and I was trying to fill that empty void in me since a long time, especially the last few years with my job paying very well for me. Because we were in a boat, I couldn't run away from the answer. I tried revolving around the subject but without any success, until I saw a bathroom in the boat, and I excused myself. After the boat we walked near the harbor, laughing and talking, eating some ice cream until we reached the hotel and sent her to take her bags to spend the night with me. My friend came to take his bags also, and gave me a condom. He's been a good friend as usual, winked and left. Shortly she brought her stuff, took a shower and we sat and talked. She brought up that question again and really insisted on getting some answers. Finally, I gave up and started talking about my life, family and the struggles I have been through since the first memory I remember. The things I have never discussed with a human before had finally come out and loud. She understood, but couldn't say a lot because she didn't expect that much of trauma, so I kissed her and we end up naked in the bed. I putted the condom on, and before I could start doing my job, I started having something like a panic attack. My heart was beating quickly, body shivering. I just let my head on her chest and stopped for a couple of minutes. She tried to calm me down by massaging my back, whispering in my ear everything would be okay, and I couldn't leave my head up, just froze in that position. After a while managed to pull myself together, clean up, put up a robe, got back in the bed, kissed her, turned on the TV and slept. In the morning we ate breakfast, paid the girl, met up with my friend, bagged up and traveled back home. I didn't tell anyone yet, and usually I don't trust anyone to tell them anything, especially my feelings and struggles. I'm more depressed ATM than the usual, and I think I need to visit a psychologist, which I knew I should do since the pandemic, but I didn't want to do it, and now I must give it a chance. TLDR, I hired an escort and end up talking about our life. She insisted on knowing more about me, vented out a little bit about my struggles, and instead of having fun I have to see a shrink. Edit. 1. English isn't my native language and I'm not going to apologize, Mr. Shakespeare. 2. I'm going to see a shrink, but I have to go back to work before that. I arrived Wednesday, and I have to be there, 500 kilometers from home, Saturday morning, so I'm traveling today unfortunately. 3. No, I'm not Tony Soprano, and now I see the similarity. I'm not a serial kill, but I share a lot with them, winky face. 4. I think I should play Cyberpunk and watch The White Lotus and find out who the hell is Holden Caulfield. 5. Guys, I rather have this experience a million times than meaningless sex. I'm not ashamed from this experience even if I was fooled. 6. People who say I should find Jesus, with all due respect, read my name and figure it out. 7. For the people interested in how much I paid, I kid you not when I say less than $350, $14 per hour, cheaper than any psychiatrist in the world. Thanks all for this feedback. I feel little bit better because of you, and it won't be Reddit if no one attacks, doubt or made fun of you. I may have to delete this post later today because it's spreading like fire, and I don't feel comfortable about it. Update. Okay, I see that I made a lot of updates and edits, because I want to reply to everyone but it's impossible, and if I continue editing, I'll establish a book or movie script, Hollywood if you're interested in that. I'm listening ***. What I want to say. This is the final update unless I visit a psychiatrist. I think I should let you know either in this sub or somewhere else. Any suggestions? I'm a devout Muslim, so for everyone asking me to pray, I'm doing my best, and I know that what I'm facing isn't the result of me being away from God, and being close to God only will not solve it. That's why I didn't want to visit local shrink. I don't think they will be impartial enough, so if you know some online websites, DM me please. I decided not to delete it because some people find it inspiring in their opinion. I did read every comment, and thanks to you, whoever was your comment. Believe me, it made my day and lifted my spirits a little bit. I'm not going to tell you the name of the country because I'll create a bad reputation, but I'll tell it's in somewhere the Middle East close to my country. Thanks everyone, and I guess goodbye.